diving boards. Mark York, diving boards.
When I was 7 years old, I started swimming lessons. Now, I couldn't swim an inch, but I loved swimming lessons. Our instructor, Kelly, she had us do fun games. We got to kick our feet and splash the water. We got to wear the floaty things on our arms. That's right, we even got to go down the water slide. Then one day, Kelly said, "Kids, let's go down to the deep end." The deep end? Kids, no running by the pool. When we got down to the deep end, Kelly transformed from an 18-year-old swim instructor into the demonic pirate captain, Davy Jones. We were made to line up like captives on a ship galley. One by one, we were forced to jump off of the diving board, AKA the plank. We had to jump into 10 feet of water, which none of us could swim in, where Kelly would catch us and swim us safely to shore. For 5 minutes, I stood at the end of that diving board, paralyzed by fear. And then, I jumped. In a flash, it was over. It was easy. I wanted to go again. Mr. Contest Chair, fellow swimmers, raise your hand if you like taking risks. Hats off to all of you. I was not always in your camp. Now here's a different question. Ask yourself, have I ever imagined in my wildest dreams what it would be like if I became president of my country? How about the CEO of your company? How about a writer and speaker as influential as Maya Angelou? Deep down, all of us desire greatness. And the only thing that stops us is our desire for safeness. When I was 18, I had faced the solid prospect of getting to Harvard. My grades were awesome, my test scores were sky high, and I rocked my Harvard interview. I remember that day well, spending 2 hours in a room full of old books and dark mahogany. The Harvard lovers told me, "Mark, you have a great shot. You're a Minnesota farm boy. You don't get many farm kids to come to Harvard. One thing you need to do for me is take your SAT." Now, I'd taken my ACT. That's all I needed to get into South Dakota State. But Harvard required the SAT. Now, this might seem like a no-brainer. South Dakota State University or Harvard? To understand my decision, you have to look at it through the eyes of an 18-year-old farm boy. Harvard was halfway across the country. South Dakota State, 1 hour down the road. Harvard was $40,000 a year. South Dakota State, 10. Harvard didn't have agriculture. South Dakota State, you betcha they had agriculture. At the end of the day, I backed away from the diving board. Didn't take my SAT, and I didn't go to Harvard. Now, my time at South Dakota State was awesome. I studied abroad and learned languages. I was an RA, which meant I got to lay the smack down on college freshmen. I even won the election for student body president. But still, I always wondered, what if I'd gone to Harvard? 7 years later, I found myself standing at the end of another diving board. This time I was working for Cargill, a huge multinational agriculture company in my home state of Minnesota. Cargill has 140,000 employees, and I was one of them. I was in a stable job on a fast track to retiring in middle management at age 65. The American dream. Then along came the startup company from Bethesda, Maryland. They offered me a job. This company was called Weather Analytics. They're 2 years old, had 30 employees, and were making really cool solutions with weather data and mathematics. This company, I thought, was going somewhere. In 2 years, they could sell for $1 billion. Then again, they might not exist anymore. High risk, high reward. I'd like to ask you another question. Has anyone ever told you that time is money? It's just your hands. Sorry, they were wrong. Time isn't money. They don't even look the same. Money is green. Time is intangible. Money, you can shove it under a mattress and it'll still be there years down the road. Time, you're forced to spend it. Every day, every minute, every second. With money, your biggest risk is putting it all in one investment and losing it. With time, your biggest risk is playing it safe. You're realizing years down the road that you never accomplished your dreams. And the reason is because you never even tried. Back to my decision. I was in a quandary. I had to choose between a solid job at Cargill or the chance to strap myself to a rocket ship that may or may not take off. I thought back to my decision not to go to Harvard, and the choice became clear. I wasn't going to chicken out again. Oh no, not I. I ran off that diving board like a 10-year-old kid on the first day of summer. And today, I'm proud to call myself a weather analytics employee and a resident of the DC Metro. And I'm not the world's most religious guy, but I'd like to share with you a quote from a religious man. Pope Benedict XVI said, "This world offers you comfort, but you were not made for comfort. You were made for greatness." I don't know what the next diving board in your life will be, but when you come to it, I hope you don't chicken out. I hope you dive head first into the pool of life. Mr. Contest Chair.